Good afternoon and welcome to another DocuSign video demonstration. In this business case scenario, what we're going to do is we're using our contracts department. We're going to actually sign a contract with an external vendor that's going to provide a service for us. And so with this demonstration, we'll show how we're going to send a contract outside our organization to signature for a vendor. And then this is going to be a little bit more complex route because we're going to need our procurement person to sign it. We're going to need a secondary sign off by another individual. And then we're going to need to disseminate the document that's signed to all parties plus people in facilities to work with the vendor to get the work done. So this is our sample scenario. So we're going to start where we always start with sending a document. And I'm going to upload a document. So in this case here, I'm using the Microsoft Word contract that was written for this by my procurement department. Again, though, it could have been a Microsoft Word document, a Google document, an Excel spreadsheet, PDF, or a dinner napkin. It doesn't matter. Anything can be put into the system for electronic signature. Okay, so the first thing is this contract is for cement work to be done at CMH, and Peter Scorpentino is going to be our contractor that won the bid for this. So we're basically saying that he's going to sign. And then the additional recipients is, of course, procurement, who's sending this out, and contracts will also sign it. And then we're having another signature party, so I'm going to put in myself as a signature. And then at the end of it as well, we want to add in the facilities department because they're going to actually work with the contractor or vendor to get the work done. So I'm going to include Melissa Wood. She does not need to sign, but she's going to need a copy of this contract so she knows that she can engage the vendor and she knows what the terms and conditions are. So that's basically how we have it set up. So Peter Scorpentino gets it first, then Jen, then Peter, then Melissa, and everyone else gets a copy when it's filed. Again, I have my nagging rules as far as like what I am allowing them to do and how long it is for them to complete the exercise, and then also how much I want to nag them until they actually do complete it. So we are all ready to go. We're hit next. Okay, and here's our actual contract document and all of our signers. So what we're going to do is we're going to go all the way down to the bottom, and then this is where we start placing our signature fields. So we said that Peter Scorpentino was the first one to sign. So let's go here and grab a signature. Okay, and so this is basically the first signature, but we then actually will say who actually signs where. This actually prevents people from signing where they're not supposed to. It makes it physically impossible. So we said that that's the recipient. And then the date, we automatically let the computer do the work. The date that Peter Scorpentino signed. Then over here we're going to add the other signatures. The date that Jen signs, and then the final signature on this document for Peter. And that's basically it. We have everything set up as far as how it's going to actually be signed. Okay, so now the document has went out, so we're going to switch hats. And here is Peter Scorpentino. He's at Starbucks this time, and so he gets his actual document that he's been awarded a contract for CMH to do the cement work. And here's the actual contract document, so he'll hit continue. You can go through and read the whole contract, and then he'll go down to the actual part where he's actually to sign. So see, it automatically takes him to the section for him to sign. He cannot sign the other sections, so he just basically has to sign in his area. And is signed and dated the information for him, and he completes it. So the external vendor has just signed the document, and now it's coming back in the office, and it should be going to Jen Hillier next. Again, he does not have to sign up. He can say no thank you. And that's it. That's it for Peter Scorpentino. So now what happens, we switch hats back into CMH in the company, and then we can see where the document is. That Melissa Wood's getting copies and things like that, and then we can see that right now we're waiting for Jen Hillier to sign the document, and then after she's done signing the document, then Peter can sign the document. And the signing order is actually controlled when we originally set it up. So in this case here, we could have changed the order as far as who goes first, or if these two can sign at the same time, we can completely control all aspects of how the document gets routed and who signs in what order. And that's it. And then at the end, of course, just like with all signatures, everybody in the party will get the document, and on the back of that document will be appended the certificate that shows everything about the document. And then that's it.